Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Wednesday, the 29th of December. The year continues its inexorable um, um, movements towards its own demise. Yes, 2022 will soon be upon us. It's the medium level Guardian puzzle today. Usually that means a bit harder than yesterday's Tuesdays, and Tuesdays usually means an easy game, but we don't know for sure. We never can tell when we're playing this game just how easy or difficult it's going to be. But if experience is anything to guide us, if you're a beginner, welcome. Don't run away because I think you'll probably be able to deal with it. What's happening in the news? Nice story today. I'd like to give you good news stories if I can more often. But anyway, the Guardian has a lovely feature about Nancy Meehan. She's aged 92, a New Zealander who regularly surfs. Yes, surfs, you heard that correctly. In the sea with a board. Something I didn't even manage to do when I was a young man, and I did try once in Hawaii. I hear you say that's probably not the place to begin. Well, that's the perfect place to try because they can teach you, but I couldn't learn. I couldn't do it. I was hopeless. Anyway, she traveled around the world when she was younger, and I think that's a great thing to do. I did that. That's how I ended up here in Thailand too. But travel seems to broaden the mind, that old cliche, but I think it's really true. When you experience other cultures and other lifestyles, it really makes you understand huge amounts more about the world that you really don't see. I wish that's one thing I wish Americans would do more. Apparently, not many Americans hold passports. I understand it's a huge country and there's a lot to explore within the US, but it would be great if you traveled abroad more as well. Um, she cycles, she exercises and dances. She is also a vegetarian, and she has had a sugarless diet for many years. And the sugarless part is a very important thing, I think, stop you from getting overweight. Um, and obviously leads a pretty healthy lifestyle. That's great. So I think there's something for us all to learn there. Statistically, if we eat less, avoid sugar, exercise a lot more, we are likely to live to an older age. Of course, there is no single blueprint, and genetics and accidents and all kinds of things come into play. But in general, that's the things that we should be doing to improve our chances of following in her footsteps. And wouldn't it be great to follow in her footsteps? By the way, I do notice the demographics on this channel. We don't have any viewers under 50. If you are somebody watching this under 50, or even better, if you're a younger person, say in your 20s or something, or a kid or whatever, just put a comment in and say hi, because according to my YouTube, you don't exist. Me also, I just recently got my cheap travel card for the subway, Bangkok subway, since I now qualify on my age. Okay, let's get on with today's Guardian, and I hope you're still relaxing at home. If you are taking a week-long holiday or something, I hope you're enjoying it. How do we play the game of Sudoku? The rules are very simple indeed. All you have to understand is that there are rows across that contain 9 squares. There are columns down that contain 9 squares, and there are these boxes that I refer to and most people call blocks. And you put numbers 1 to 9 in there. That's it. Don't need to know anything else. That's the entirety of the rules. The techniques, however, can vary wildly from being very simple ideas of logic to more difficult things, but probably not in today's today's puzzle. So, how do we begin? This 9 is already in this column, or this column contains a 9 already, I should say, and therefore 9 does not reappear and cannot be in this square. This 9 blocks this square from being a 9, so 9 will have to appear there. It can't go anywhere else logically. Got it? Okay, that's it. Once you understand that, you've got the idea. Okay, so what else can we see? By the way, if you're new to this channel. I should warn you, I don't play these games ahead of time. Sometimes they're very well played by me, and sometimes it's a nightmare, an absolute disaster. But I put the video up anyway and hide my embarrassment because you can't see my face. 3 blocking up here, 3 blocking up here, and that means 3 must go in that square there. 6 blocks across here, 6 blocks across here. That puts a 6 into this square here, doesn't it? 4 blocks across this row, 4 blocks across this row, 4 blocks down here, and 4 blocks up here. So 4 must be in that square there. Oh, we'll keep on with the 4s. 4 blocks up here, 4 blocks this square, and 4 blocks this square. Okay, because of the 4s in these rows, and so 4 is there. In fact, we can go further. 4 blocks down here and 4 blocks here, so 4 must be in that square there. And I do believe, yeah, okay, so this empty block down here clearly doesn't contain a 4, but every other block does. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, and 4. Now, if you are new to Sudoku, one technique you can firmly pin down is that if you have 8 of a specific digit, in other words, if you have 8 4s or 8 3s or whatever, and you are looking for it in the final block, you can get it for sure. You always have enough intersecting numbers to find it. So 4 blocks down here, 4 blocks down here, 4 across here and across here. 4, the final 4 goes there. The first 4 for that block, the first digit, sorry, for that block, I should say. Right, let's continue along. Okay, now sometimes we need to look ahead just slightly. The missing numbers here are 5 and 7, so I'll just bear that in mind for a second. 5 and 7 are the 2 numbers we need to complete this block. Now 5 blocks up here, so 5 is not in this column. 5 will have to be in this column. Actually, it's blocked there, but 5 is in one of these 2 squares, right? So whether it appears here or here doesn't matter. It certainly will block this square from becoming a 5. So 5 has to be there, and the last number we need to finish is a 7. All right, let's explore. Okay, we can get this number here, can't? Oh yeah, okay, so it's a 2. 2 blocks down here. So 2 has to be in that square there. I think it's time to explore missing digits. We can kind of find several patterns here that we know we can look for. Whether we can find them or not, I don't know. Okay, so let's start at the bottom. Let's not start in the usual way of starting at the top. We are missing numbers 1, 7, and 8. We've got a blocking 1, blocking 8. No idea about the 7. Can't place them. 1, 7, 8. Okay, forget it. Let's try up here. Missing numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4 we have. We don't have 5. We've got 7, 9. So 5, 6, and 8 are the missing numbers here. We've got a blocking 5 here. The 6 and the 8 we know nothing about. Okay, but we can experiment with these digits here. Missing numbers are a 1, a 2, no, 2 blocks here and 2 blocks here. So we can immediately say that 2 is in that square. And the other missing, so the missing numbers now are 1 and 7 actually. 7 stops this square, so 7 is here and 1 is there. Right. Now I see 7 and 9 blocking down these 2 squares. We don't yet have 7 and 9 in this block here. 7 and 9 block down here. So it means that these 2 squares must be 7 and 9. So what is left goes here. So 1. So that's got to be a 2 and a 5. Now 5 blocks here. Or I could have just said 5 blocks across there anyway. I'm making a meal of it when it doesn't need to be, and the 2 must go there. Now 2 blocks across here, and 2 blocks across here, and 2 blocks down here. So 2 is in that square there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a 9 to place there. Missing numbers along here, then we can find that one, right? Or we could say the missing numbers here and we can find that. Okay, so missing here is 7 and 9, I remember actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This has got to be 8. Or you could just say 8 blocks across here if you saw that way first, whichever way you see first. There are many ways to play Sudoku and to find the digits. 1 block's up here, 1 block's up here, 1 block's across there. So 1 is in that square, and then 1 block's across this row and across this row, and 1 will have to go there. We are missing 2 numbers from this column. We have 1, 2, we don't have 3, and we don't have 8. So 3 and 8 have to be here. We've got intersecting 3 and an intersecting 8. I think it's very clear that the 3 goes there and the 8 goes there. Now 8 blocks this square, 8 blocks this square, so 8 goes in there. Missing numbers down here are 1 and 7. Can't quite tell which is which just yet. We'll hold off on that. Let's move around, jump around, jump around, jump up, and get down. I start humming to myself when I... Did you ever... What was that Christmas movie or movie? I think it was... what was it called? Was it called About a Boy? And they had that very nerdish kid who sometimes sings with his mother, which was really awful singing, and then he hums. When he's concentrating, he hums. I do believe I hum sometimes. So if you ever hear strange sounds coming through the microphone, it's probably me starting to concentrate and humming at the same time. No. 3, 5, 7 missing there, okay. 7's there, 3's are there. 2's are over there. I think I'm looking in the wrong place. That's the problem. I'm probably just looking in the wrong place. So let's have a look. This block down here interests me. Okay, 6 blocks across here and 6 blocks down here. So 6 is here. 3 blocks across here and 3 blocks across here. So this is a pair of 6 and 3. 9 blocks this square, so 9 is here. By the way, the 6 doesn't help because it just puts 6 into these squares. The 3 doesn't help because we've got 3's here. And up there, it doesn't help either. But anyway, this is 3 and 6. Now the 9 blocks down here, so that will give us a 9 here. Placing a 9 in these squares. Now, okay, so I just said 6. Okay, so this has to be a pair of 6 and 9. Now, if that's true, if that is 6 and 9, then this must be a 1 because 1 blocks this square here. So that's our 1 and that's our 7. Okay, now 7 blocks across here. We know that this is 6 and 3, so that has to be a 7 there. Okay. And this is 9 and 2 then. So if this is 6 and 3, this is 9 and 2. So 2 blocks this square. So 2 goes there, and the 9 we mentioned previously we can fit in. Remember, this is 6 and 9 here. Yeah, that looks to be good. So far, so good. I think now 9 blocks up here and up here. Now we have intersecting 9s across these squares, and so we can say definitely that has to be a 9. Okay, I can put a 5 here now because 5 blocks across here and 5 blocks up here. So 5 is in one of these 2 squares, which blocks back this way, blocking this square. 5 blocks here. So 5 has to go there. Missing numbers there are what, 6 and 8, are they? Okay. No, can't tell which is which just yet. Get onto it in a moment. What's missing across here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6, 8. Sorry, 6, 8, and 8 blocks this square here. Okay, so then 8 is not allowed here, so 8 has to go there. 6 has to go there. Now 6 blocks this square down here, so 6 is there, and now we can say 3 is in that square. We have one number to get for this column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have a 7. Now we have 8 and 9, so we're all done there. 7 blocks up here, 7 blocks across here. 7 has to go in that square there. Okay, the 5 now blocks right across this top row, putting a 5 here, blocking a 5 here, so 5 is there. 3 is the last number we need there. This 3 blocks that square, so 3 is there. The number we need to complete this column is an 8. 8 stops this square from being 8, so 8 goes here. 6 is the last number we need to fill in for that block, or that column, or that row, whichever way you look at it, the thing is the same. So we've just got a little bit more to do here. Missing numbers are 3. Well, I see a 3 blocking here now, so 3 goes there. The other missing number is a 6. 6, 6, 6, 6 blocks down here. Can we get it? Oh, we'll remember we said this was 9 or 6, right? So 6 now blocks this square, so 6 is here. 9 is there. This now can't be a 9. 9 is there. 7 is the number we need there. 7 blocks down here, 7 blocks across here. 7 goes there. One number we need to complete this column. I do believe it's a 5. So let's put that in. Now we have 1 blocking this square, so 1 is here. 2 should finish the game for us. Let's have a quick look around though. As I said, you know, I don't play these games ahead of time. I could have made a mistake, and when you're playing pen and paper, it's easy to make mistakes and not notice. The computer will alert you if you're playing on screen, of course, much more convenient. That's it for today's Guardian. Thank you for joining me. Come back for more Sudoku whenever you're in a Sudoku mood, which I hope is quite often. And, you know, click on the like button and click on the subscribe button, and tell your friends who are aged under 80 or under 92, or even your friends over 92 about the channel, and try to spread the word of this Sudoku channel and other Sudoku channels. Get everybody interested in all YouTube Sudoku channels. There are some really good ones out there as well. Thank you very much. Bye bye.